located on Karula in the block between Philemon's Cat Line and Shaban Road. So guys, as you know, I'm new to the area, so if anyone would like to send some information through on Karula, how old she is, how many litters she's had, please feel free to do so. That will help me greatly. And send your answers on Twitter to hashtag Safari Live, or an email to questions at wildearth.tv. So Val, with the way she's lying at the moment, it's quite difficult to tell, but I think if I had to hedge a guess, if she is pregnant, it's very early stages, so it's probably not going to be showing in her belly yet. Oh, I've got an itchy foot. So as it's getting warmer, she's probably going to rest up in this area for the rest of the day. Possibly not in this exact same spot, but somewhere within this general vicinity. Such a beautiful animal. As it looks like, when you see that very sharp, small movements like that your domestic cats and dogs do, well, thank you very, very much, Ellen. Ellen sent her an email saying Karula will be 11 on March 15th this year. She has had 4 successful litters. And then on January 1st this year, she lost a cub from her 5th litter. Thank you very, very much, Ellen. Good morning, Rita in Texas. Another little bit of information for me. Apparently the best identifying factor for Karula is the wow on her forehead. Thank you very much, Rita from Texas. Cool.
You kind of see it now, Brent,
Yeah,
between her eyes.
Between her eyes, that's what I was getting a shot of. Oh, on the move again. copy, Brian. Just stand by one of the questions. Just want to make sure we don't lose her and get into the right position, and I'll come back to the question. So she didn't climb the Karula, or hasn't climbed the Karula yet. Sorry, Brian, can you go again with that question for me, please? Morning, Linda. Welcome on WildEarth. Linda from Texas would like to know whether leopards crave any certain plants or minerals while they're pregnant. Not as I know, and not as far as I know, Linda, but there might be something. Maybe they will eat certain clays that have mineral, but I've never noticed them craving anything in particular while they're pregnant, apart from meat, of course, but I think that's a full-time craving. Beautiful leopard. I'm sure all the regulars here are very, very excited to see Karula again. I know she's a favorite of many of yours. Okay, I almost feel like a whole wall's been lifted off my shoulders, but we've now finally seen a leopard. And as Scott often says, once you've seen one, all of a sudden they start coming a lot easier.
Why do you keep looking up this tree, Brent?
Oh, I just noticed that. I can't see it. Maybe she's just still thinking about climbing it when it gets a bit hot on the ground. Up in the trees than there would be on the ground. How's that for incredible camouflage, guys? If we didn't know she was there, very easily walk past her, drive past her. Would like to know, do animals get morning sickness like humans? Jen, to be completely honest, I'm not 100% sure, but I do not think so. The only animals that might possibly, but I would have to double check that when I got home, is possibly some of the great apes that share a lot more sort of genetics with us. Maybe then, but as far as I know, most 99% of animals do not suffer from morning sickness. I love the way a lot of animals do that. Even though her eyes are closed, her ears are still moving. And you've got ears, at one stage there she had ears facing in different directions. So even though she's resting, she's always conscious of what's around her.
Know where she came from, because like you said, we did drive down Chibamba and check the tracks, so she could have come from west of here, Rebecca's Road.
Well, there were vehicles that drove Rebecca. Or maybe she came from, very difficult to say. And also I wonder, because we didn't hear her get called in on the radio, whether she was just bumped or did they actually follow tracks. All the mysteries to be answered. Most of which we probably never know. I'm just very, very happy to have found out. . flashes, one tail in a bush, or a couple of rosettes through a thicket. And I was always like, oh, we need to find better leopard sightings for our guests. And I was in Limbo, always turn around and go, but a leopard is a leopard. If you see one spot or you see one tail, your guest has still seen a leopard. Chui in Swahili. So, back with Karula, who has literally not moved an inch since he went to Mark. Well, geez, it's been a fantastic last couple of drives. I mean, the wild dogs yesterday and finding my first leopard at Juma this morning. And very fitting that it is Karula, the queen. I really am looking forward to getting to know the leopards in this area, especially Karula, and hopefully with a history of denning. Oh, heads up a little bit. With denning on Juma for the last couple of years, hopefully if she does have cubs in the time we're here, that she chooses to use Juma as a den again. It's always very exciting to get to know new animals and follow their lives, even if it is just for a short while. Here we go, there's a nice picture where you can see the nice marula tree and the big termite round behind. So this is an ideal spot